Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers. It's Tuesday night. We put out a birthday song a while ago, and so now we're going to put out the twofers for Tammy's Twofer Tuesday. And those are two songs that have something in common. And this one will be easy because we're going to play two songs from Rory Gallagher. And so the first one, though, that we're going to do, these both were suggested by a couple people on the channel from a while back when we played some Rory Gallagher music. Karen and Uncle Chasblitz both had mentioned some songs, and so we're going to play those two tonight. And but the first one we're doing is when Rory Gallagher was in the group called Taste, and so that's where this song comes from. And the name of the song is called Blister on the Moon. So we're just going to get right to it.
What to do, not to think. When to ask permission, when you feel you want to blink. First the depth and then the bright, and now look straight ahead. Make sure and take a warning every word we say. Now you lay you down to sleep, make sure and get some rest. Tomorrow is another day and you must pass the test. Don't try and think too different, now what we say is best. Listen, little man, you're no better than the rest. Beside the wayside, all along the road we've set. Smile and look happy, fool, or we'll throw you in the wet. Now if you learn your lesson well and step upon the line, save your breath until forever we should get along just fine. We'll bend your heart until it breaks, make sure you feel no pain. We don't want to crush you and give you to the rain. But now you...
I'm going to stop this song for just a minute here. We're hearing that good old Rory Gallagher guitar in the back there. And this was when he, like I said, when he was in the group Taste. And we're going to talk more about the group Taste and also more about Rory Gallagher. And I promised you guys a few weeks back that we were going to do a Tammy's Twofer of Rory Gallagher. So that's what the Tammy's Twofer is tonight, playing a couple Rory Gallagher tunes. So we're just going to get right back to it. 1969, Blister on the Moon by Taste.
Want to run away? Okay, let's see you run. Run across the frozen air, try resting on the sun. And if you feel it burn you, don't yell out in pain. I wish you had a velvet sponge full of soothing rain. So let's not fast it up a lip, now take a long deep breath. Close your ears, you cannot hear, the rules are all preset. We thought we were illusions, but we meant the word we said. We're in command, you tiny fly, we'll crush you till you're dead.
kind of come to an abrupt end there. Oh, loved it, loved it, loved it. Anyway, this again was from the band Taste, but we're going to talk about Rory Gallagher and about Taste here a little bit, because the twofer is Rory Gallagher is in both these groups, or one of them's his solo and then one of them's he's in this band. So the band Taste was an Irish blues rock band formed in 1966, and they were founded by songwriter and guitarist Rory Gallagher, who left the band in 1970. They were formed in Cork, Ireland, with Rory Gallagher on guitars and vocals, Eric Clitteringham on bass, Norman Bamery on drums. In 1968, Taste began performing in the UK, where the original lineup split up. The new lineup was Richard McCracken, who took over for bass, and John Wilson, who took over for the drums. The new Taste moved permanently to London, where they signed with the record label Polydor. And in November of 1968, Taste, along with Yes, opened at Cream's farewell concerts. And then it says, while with Polydor, Taste began touring in the U.S. and Canada with the English supergroup Blind Faith. And they have performed with Jimi Hendrix and The Who and many others. And there's a lot of information out here about this band, actually. So if you're interested, you can go out and check it out more. But later in 1970, Taste toured Europe. Then they disbanded for numerous reasons, the details of which are still unclear, but equally acknowledged as being related to managerial disputes. So Rory Gallagher went on to pursue a solo career. So that's what he did after this. So anyway, that's a little bit that I have about Taste. And when we get to the next song, we'll talk more about Rory Gallagher. But this was a good one. And the drummer wasn't too bad himself. He was pretty much beating that little drum and right on time and stuff too. So that was kind of a good little combination there, I thought. So loved it, loved it, loved it. Thanks for those suggestions, Karen and UC, or Uncle Chaz Blitz, for a couple of Rory Gallagher's tunes. So anyway, we're going to go for now. Be sure to check back in here a few minutes, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to consider becoming a member. Hit like underneath that subscribe button, and peace out.